Yo dudes, what is up? Garrett McOuchie's Cummings back again with another Let's Play series. This time we're going to be going back to 1987, looking at Capcom's Mega Man for the NES. Or Rockman, as it was called in Japan. It's the version I'm playing. Anyway, let's dive into it, shall we? Now, for those of you who don't know this game, the storyline is, in the year 20XX, Dr. Thomas Light created 6 robots in a series of robots that he calls the Robot Masters, each having a different industrial purpose for mankind. Cutman being a logger, Gutsman being a foreman construction worker, Iceman being an Arctic explorer, Bombman being a miner, Fireman managing waste disposal, and Electman managing energy. Now all is going fine and dandy for Dr. Light until his colleague, Dr. Wily, gains jealousy and reprograms the robots to serve him and destroy the world as we know it. Now another robot that Dr. Light created, named Rock, obliged to become a Robo-Warrior, and thus Mega Man was born. Now the first Robot Master that we'll be going after in this series is Cutman. Alright, let's get started. And notice with the point system, get 60,000 for killing Cutman. But the points you get in this game, they don't really do much other than act as like a high score. So yeah, they're not really worth anything. Nothing noteworthy anyway. Now here we see an enemy called Blader. Yeah, they basically just try to fly into you. You also see these wall cannons. And notice that the balls they drop, well, they'll give you more points at the end of the level. Oh, come on. Now by jumping up here carefully, pressing up, yeah, you can climb the ladder. Same with pressing down. Alright. Yeah, as you can see, they fire in 4 directions, so you kind of want to weave your way in between them. How did that one miss? Yeah, if you get the chance to get behind them, do so. Now, as you can see here, for 1987, or for those of you new to NES, from the Nintendo Entertainment System days, the graphics and sound aren't really all that bad. I mean, the walls actually look pretty realistic in this game. In fact, it's a style that they failed to recreate in some of the sequels of Mega Man. I mean, it didn't look bad in the sequels. It just looked a little bit more cartoony instead of realistic. But anyway, another new enemy called Octopus Batteries. Now, if you notice back there, with that turret, if you will, shooting out those scissor blades, those are actually, if you remember Cutman, seeing him in the menu, those are actually very similar to his weapon, the rolling cutter. And as you'll probably notice that with these power-ups, yeah, they're pretty much random. Sometimes they give out those point balls, sometimes they give you health energy and weapon energy, which come in as far as the health meter over there. They can fill either 2 notches or 10, depending on how big it is. Same with the weapon energy. Now, how does one use weapon energy? Well, I can use them with the Robot Master's weapons once you've defeated them at the end of each level. For Mega Man vets, I'm pretty much repeating the obvious. Alright, that helps. Now, there is one way to get that point ball, or whatever he drops, and that is through a weapon that you obtain later on. Now this is the larger weapon energy I was talking about. See, 10 points refilled. Alright, look out for this guy called the Flying Shell. You can only shoot him when he's open, otherwise it deflects. And these spikes are instant death if you fall into them. Whether you gain temporary invincibility from being hit or not. In this game you die no matter what. And this enemy isn't really fun. It's called Big Eye. Takes a lot of hits to kill and dishes out a lot of damage if he jumps on you. Sometimes it's smarter to run than fight. Anyway, this is the hallway that leads to Cutman. Alright, take out these turrets. Nice touch with the flash. Yeah, as you can see here, he's not like the other enemies. Obviously, a boss has more health. You always want to keep in mind the rolling cutter, and any other Robot Master weapon for that matter, because even after they're killed, they can still hit you and kill you if you're low enough. But anyway, now we have his weapon. Alright. 1 down, 5 to go with the Robot Masters. Alright. So this has been Garrett McOuchies Cummings in the first episode of my Mega Man Let's Play.